Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to mold this hood scoop. Well, we've already molded the hood scoop. Jay's going to spread some mud on there. We're going to make this hood scoop become one with the hood. Let's go turn it on to Jay. What you got going on here, Jay?
Mixing some mud, about to get a little bit spread on that hood.
All right.
See just about how far we can get it. You gotta start with a good coat of mud.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing fancy going on, mixing it on a piece of cardboard.
That's what I like. You can go buy them top dollar sheets, but we've been using these for years and I've never had a problem with them. Bondo Billy likes them.
Yeah, oh yeah, Bondo Billy loves them. You gotta use a whole lot of hardener in there. Not that much to do it just right.
That's right. There's some things that should absolutely be done by the book, and there are some things you can get away with. This is not going to hurt anything.
Mix it up real good.
He's going to show us how to lay this down like a boss.
I might not be the best at it, but I can sure enough get it done.
This guy's been doing this stuff with me since he's been about 6 years old. He knows what he's doing. That little smile on his face, acting like he don't know what he's doing over there.
Stay humble.
Bondo Billy, if you're watching, Bondo Joey's going to show you what's going on.
What I'm doing here is getting a pile of Bondo on there, nice and even. Then I'll come back to my spreader like this, level it out.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got all day to work with this stuff, so you kind of want to just get it on there real good, then you can go to shaping it up however you want to do it.
And it looks like you're putting a lot of mud on there. The time you're done, you're sanding a good share of this stuff back off.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get it level. Let's go around and get him a close-up. Oh yeah, see how he just spreads that down? He's pushing a little bit, getting those air bubbles out. The smoother you can get it, the less you're going to be sanding. You don't have to have it perfect. The better is better.
Make sure I get that little body line in there real good.
This hood is cut out on the bottom. We're building it so he can fit his
Have to edit that part out.
air cleaner. Did we just drop your Bondo? We ain't editing
Whole
nothing.
spreader.
That's the kind of stuff that happens when you're trying to do something nice.
That's true. See, originally I was only going to just do that side, but I had a little bit of extra mud, and if you know anything about it, it costs money. So, might as well use it where I got to have it.
Agreed. Now this side is pretty much wrapped up, right?
It is.
He's doing it in sections because it's still dry so fast. Try to get around the whole hood, you'll be drying on you and smearing pinholes.
Make a mess quick.
That's right. So what are you going to do when that's done? What's the procedure?
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll give it a little while to dry. Then I'll come back and I'll try to hit all my bad spots that are looking a little rough. I'll knock them down with cheese grater. Then I'll come back with my long board, and all this will have to be long boarded out. And hopefully, this is the last coat on the body filler.
Yes,
Then
sir.
I can do some glaze. Difference between the body filler and the glaze is the body filler is obviously going to fill all the dents and make what you need to make, and then the glaze is just to cover up all the 80 scratches or 36, whatever you sanded it with.
And we make our own glaze. How do we do that?
Well, we use the body filler and some resin.
That's right. I think it's
But we don't tell everybody that trick.
Bondo honey or something like that, isn't it?
I can't remember the name exactly.
It's made for the Bondo. The regular resin kind of stays a little gummy. That locks up in the Bondo a little better.
See, you don't do much, you know, you get about half the hood and then you work it in and then come back and finish off your other half. Which in our case, the other half is done, so this is the last half.
Yes, sir. Alright, we're going to let that dry for a couple minutes, and then we'll come back and show you some of the sanding process. What are you doing over there now?
Cleaning my spreader.
And why are you cleaning it? I've seen people just leave it on the Bondo stick and crack it off.
Well, that's a little more of the old school way. The older guys like to let it sit there and dry and just break it off. But if you
Poppy
go ahead
doesn't
and
do that,
use
does
your
he?
thinner now and clean it.
Poppy doesn't leave his spreaders like that, does he?
Well, this was Poppy's
Okay.
spreader. This is one of my spreaders. And it's been used. It's just clean.
Poppy's got a little of that old school left in him, don't he?
Yeah, he ain't wasted no thinner to clean anything.
Yes, you clean that spreader, it'll last a long time.
Yeah, if he was here now, he'd be asking me, what are you doing? That spreader ain't been cleaned in however many years.
Back when I was a kid, he showed me how to crack them off, then you just soak them in some thinner and clean them.
He showed me that. I said, Dad showed me the thinner.
Alright, we'll be back with some sanding in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back again. He's about to do a little cheese grating. I think he's about hardened up already.
Yeah, I started on it a little early. Deal with this is you're not trying to sand out the bodywork with this. You just want to come in and, you know, hit your little sand spots out.
High spots and all?
Grooves and all. You just kind of level them out so it's easier on the sanding. I think that's pretty much good for now.
What are we going to do now?
Well, I got this long board right here. It's a 36 on the bottom. Knock her down.
We don't use that very often, 36, do we?
No, we normally try to keep it with 80, but
That's a little.
a whole lot of Bondo as this hood is, we'll go with that 36 because it'll knock it down faster.
Yes, sir.
Time is money. Now, I ain't going to start right here in the front. I'm going to start on my side and work my way to this front.
Okay. Need a little more hose?
Just a little bit. See, I got a little trick for these harder to hit spots that are more rounded like that.
Yeah.
I'll show you this. Now, if you ask Bondo Billy, he's going to tell you, no foam blocks.
No foam blocks.
But around here, we do things a little different.
I don't like foam blocks. I think it's easier to catch a contour.
Get you a nice round one.
That's right.
Because this is a nice groove right here. I want to keep that round to it, you know?
Yep. That's just so much easier than trying to get in that nice groove with a flat block.